Alrighty, the T92E1. Wanted to do a video on this tank for a while, just put that in for amusement. As said in the title, who needs rockets? As you can see in the tech tree, it's pretty much an extension to the T49 tree. And effectively I've been running the tank without the rocket gun, so I haven't got enough XP for it, so I've just been running the 105mm lightweight gun in the tank, and it started me thinking about all the ATGM controversy. So literally these are two games Kojo and I played last night in Platoon, quite typical games for the tank. So just to make the point again, okay, it's got the engine and the tracks, but this is not running rockets, this is just the 105mm lightweight gun. So most of the focus has been on rockets, and I get that. I've read a lot of info on it, I've seen a lot of controversy about it, I've seen a lot of videos about it, I've seen statements from Wargaming about nerfing missiles, this, that and the other. The point I'd make is the T92E1, even if you exclude rockets from the debate, so you just run the 105mm gun, is quite probably, in one man's opinion, the best tank right now in Tier 9. Forget about the rockets, overall it's the best tank in Tier 9 right now. So why am I spouting such BS, you may think? Well, first off, there's the armour profile, and the tank does get bounces, as you've just seen off that E50. It's got quite a troll little front plate, turret's not bad, and on top it's small. I mean, to state the obvious, it's small, it's damn hard to hit. Secondly, what I love about the tank, and I think Tier 9 has needed this for a long time in a lot of ways, is that it's quick. This tier is in many ways paralysed by bloody slow, heavy tanks, TDs, yada yada, power creep. This tank is just bloody quick. It does something like 68 kilometers an hour in a straight line. So not only has it got all the attributes I've talked about, it's quick, and the camo value on it is also exceptional. So it's just very, very hard to get hold of, and when you do get hold of it, actually the armour profile is not bad. It can go round the side of things, it can just move. I mean, there you go, I've opened it up now, it's doing 68 kilometers an hour. I'm not even running full crew, Top Gun, nothing on it. This is just the basic tank, and it doesn't half get around the battlefield. So if you look at something like this AMX, he's just clipped out. I've got a fair amount of distance to cover between me and him. I know that I'm going to take shots from the left, but I also know that they're going to do well to hit me at the speed I'm going. I can go, like, surgically take that guy out, push up into the corner. I'll probably take one more, because there they all are, they just missed me. There we go. I've got one off the Conqueror, and I'm just going to bugger off again. And it's very much a similar play style to the T49 in that way, except for the fact that if you're running the APCR in the tank, unlike the T49, which is sort of like massive ceiling, low floor in terms of the damage it can do, this gun consistently knocks out something like 350 to 420 in damage. And you know what, the pen, if you know where to aim, I mean, it is not bad at all. You're not working that hard to get through the front or sides of quite nasty heavy tanks. I mean, you can see the shot onto the side of that cavalry there, and the reload on the gun as well is exceptional. I mean, there's two into him while I know that tank's got a long reload, but he had no hope. I knew that I could dump upwards of 600 alpha into him whilst he was still on his reload, and that is nice easy game, 3 kills, 2.4k damage, and it shows you how good the tank is, because 2.4k is not, okay, it's not a mastery, don't get me wrong, but for a third, okay, fair enough. There are some kiddies driving this around, and perhaps they're spanking rockets, but they are doing big numbers in this tank, believe me, big numbers. So second game, we've pretty much got Normandy, and you're looking at the, I mean, it's top tier, fair enough, but when I get in this tank, I kind of feel sorry for the people I'm playing against, because it is OP. The base tank in itself, even without the rockets, is borderline OP. It genuinely is. And the other thing is that people aren't dealing with it yet. And do you know what? I think it's a good thing, because I think actually having some more mobility in tiers 9 and 10 is called for. Forget about the rockets for a minute, but just having tanks that can move around and shake people up, you know, that's great. And if you look at this game, the red team, Kojo and I were quite amazed when we were playing this. The red team really are playing kind of old school Normandy. They are just sat at the back of the map. We come around the corner and they all just start lighting up. They're just sat at the back of the map, camping like mother bothers. And the thing about this tank, and also the thing, in all fairness, about the Type Standard B, which Kojo is driving, is that, you know, some of the newer tanks in the game, they are shaking this tier up, because they are, you know, moving around and shaking and doing a lot to actually make the gameplay more dynamic, which I think is a good thing. So I'm going to go side of an AMX CDC thingy, that's all going to go, and then we can get into the waffle. And you see, I am taking shots, and the other thing to note is, I mean, I don't care to finish the game with 12 hit points, that's enough, but the other thing to note is actually the hit pool on this tank's pretty reasonable. You can take a few belts in it, and actually you're looking at the bar, the health bar, and you're like, well, yeah, I could still take another. So I've started driving it very aggressively. I don't mind getting shot in it. It's not made of paper anyway, it's actually quite tough. And I'm quite prepared for someone to whack me for 388, you know, in order to get down here and help my teammate with this guy. But look at the damage we're dumping into this poor kid. He pretty much came down here with 4 hit points, and he's going to come out with nothing, not in this game. And back round again, I can just bugger off and move on round. So I'm kind of thinking, given all the things this tank's got going for it, does it on top need an anti-tank guided missile? The answer to that is resoundingly no. I will play some games with the ATGM just to see, you know, what it does and all of that. Now, I bet you I won't be very good. I can almost guarantee you I'll load ATGM on this and I'll start firing rockets at stuff and I'll miss and I won't be very good. And then I'll revert to actually playing the 105mm gun, because it's absolutely just fine. So anyway, look, if you got T49, just grind on up and get yourself one of these before they do bad things to it, because it is great fun to play at the moment. I really hope they don't nerf the actual tank too hard. That's just aside from the rockets. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. See you. Bye.